Dear students, welcome you to session 16 video of the chapter Secondary Distribution of Overheads, Cost and Management Accounting 2nd, 4th semester BCom of Mangalore University. In this session, let us understand the methods of secondary distribution of overheads, that is direct distribution method. Secondary distribution overheads is the process of redistribution or reapportionment of service department overheads to production departments. There are different methods used for secondary distribution of overheads. They are classified as non-reciprocal methods as well as reciprocal methods. Under non-reciprocal methods, we have the direct redistribution method and step ladder method, as well as under reciprocal method, the methods are repeated distribution method and simultaneous equation method. In this session, let us understand the first method, direct distribution method, also known as direct redistribution method. In case of direct distribution method, the cost of the service department are distributed only to the production departments without considering any service received from one service department to another service department, which means that the service department overheads are not distributed to other service departments. It is distributed only to the production departments. So in this case, the entire cost of the service department is apportioned to the production departments only. Direct redistribution method is one of the simplest method of secondary distribution of overheads. A firm has 3 production departments A, B, C and 2 service departments X and Y. The following overheads are incurred during the period. The stores overheads, motive power, electric lighting, labor welfare, depreciation, repairs, general expenses, rent and taxes. The additional information is given regarding direct wages, direct material, the number of employees, the kilowatt hour, light points, asset value and area occupied. Then they apportion the expenses of department X in the ratio of 4:4:3 and that of Y in proportion to direct wages to department A, B and C respectively. So we are asked to apportion department X, that is service department X expenses or overheads in the ratio of 4:4:3 and department Y wages, department Y in the ratio of direct wages to department A, B and C respectively. So for that purpose, first we need to find out the overheads of X and Y, and for that purpose we need to prepare the primary distribution summary. Now to prepare primary distribution summary, we have to take into consideration all the overheads, and in case of the service department, the direct materials as well as direct wages. To begin with the primary distribution of overheads, the columns are particulars, basis, total, A, Department B, Department C, Department X and Department Y. To begin with the direct materials, the values only for the service department because they are not actually involved in the manufacturing process, that is X department 1500 and Y department 1000. Direct wages, X department 1000 and Y department 1000. So the stores overheads are distributed on the basis of direct materials. The ratio is 6:5:5:3:2. So amount of rupees 400 is distributed to all the departments. The next item is motive power. It is based on kilowatt. The ratio is 8:6:6:3:3. So an amount of rupees 1500 is distributed to different departments A, B, C, X and Y. Next item is electric lighting, is based on light points. The ratio is 10:15:15:5:5, which can be further simplified. So 200 rupees is distributed to the different department. Next item is labor welfare. The basis is number of employees. Ratio is 4:3:3:1:1. An amount of rupees 3000 is distributed to department A, B, C, X and Y. The next item is depreciation, which is based on assets value. The ratio is 5:3:2:1:1. An amount of rupees 6000 is distributed to the different departments based on this ratio. Next item is repairs. Repairs is again based on asset value 5:3:2:1:1. An amount of rupees 1200 is distributed to various departments. And the next item is general expenses. General expenses is based on direct wages. An amount of rupees 10,000 is distributed to the different departments on the basis of the ratio 7:6:5:1:1. The next item is rent and taxes. It's based on area. An amount of rupees 600 is divided among the different departments on the ratio 8:6:6:2:1. So in this way, the overheads of incurred by the organization is distributed to all the production and the service department. So and this is known as primary distribution of overheads. So the primary distribution of overheads, we have got the total for A department 8,325, for B department 6,208, C department 5,108. X department, that is service department 4,152, and Y department 3,607. Now the service department expenses, that is X department 4,152 and Y department 3,607, should be distributed to the production departments. Now the ratio is given. So a service department X overheads should be distributed in the ratio of 4:4:3, and service department Y should be distributed on the basis of direct wages, that is 7:6:5. So this is the table, the secondary distribution summary based on direct distribution method. The columns are particulars, basis, total, department A, department B and department C. Now to begin with, overheads as per primary distribution. So we have A department 8,325, 6,208 for B department and 5,108 for C department. This is as per the primary distribution summary. The total is 19,641. Next what we are doing is service department X, amount of rupees 4,152 is to be distributed among A, B and C, the ratio 4:4:3. So the amount for A department is 1,510, for B department it is again 1,510 and for C department it is 1,132. Next is service department Y. It has to be distributed on the basis of the direct wages 7:6:5. So an amount of 3,607 is distributed. So how do we distribute? First find the total of this. 7 plus 6 plus 5, which is equal to 18. 3,607 into 7 divided by 18, 1,403. 3,607 into 6 divided by 18, 1,202. 3,607 into 5 divided by 18, that is 1,002. And after distributing it, find the total of the different departments. A department 11,238, B department 8,920, C department 7,242, and the total is 27,400. So this way we have distributed the service department X as well as Y overheads to production departments A, B and C. So under direct distribution method, the overheads of the service departments are distributed only to the production departments. Students, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you.